Yo, what is up? So the new update got announced, so I'm going to be showing you how to prepare for the brand new update, which is actually called the Merge Madness, just in case you haven't seen it yet. Definitely leave a like, subscribe. Sometimes I do giveaways, so definitely subscribe and leave a like if that interests you. And let's begin this, because I've got a lot to say. Okay, so just real quick, because I know I've made a separate video on this, but just in case you don't know, so a new Merge Madness event also brings fusions for mutations, new weather, new Brainrots, new plants, new story missions, new rebirths, new biome, and a bunch more. So this is what's going to be coming in the update tomorrow. A lot of stuff. So yeah, let's get into the preparation. Now, first of all, what I would highly recommend you do, because obviously with the Halloween event, I'm pretty confident that this is going to be going now, because I mean, it is like, well, it'll be the 8th of November when the update comes out. So obviously that's way past Halloween. So they definitely won't be doing a part 2, I don't think. So what that means is all of this stuff is going to be going. The Candy Spooky Crate, the Halloween card pack, and the Candy Brainrot Crate. So what you need to do with all your coins is you need to spend them, because I'm pretty sure this currency is literally going to be wiped out as well. So do not be having any candy left over. Make sure you buy all of this stuff using every single bit of candy you've got left. Because obviously, you know, when the update comes, if you've still got like a few thousand candy, that candy is just going to be completely wiped from your Roblox account. But if you buy the items, then, you know, these will still be in your inventory. So at least you'll still have them, you know what I mean? And you can still open them and get the rewards. And obviously, everything in here is going to become limited. So yeah, especially these witch potions. Definitely stack up on these, because you're going to regret not having a ton of these in the future. Because obviously, for the foreseeable future, we're going to have no way of actually getting more of these. So definitely make sure you stack up on a ton of them. And even this Headless Horseman Brainrot, maybe this one probably will end up becoming valuable in the future. So if you're a big trader, highly recommend you consider that you buy the Candy Brainrot Crate and try and get a ton of the Headless Horsemans, because you never know, they could be valuable in the future. I'm pretty sure everything else I doubt will be worth anything, but the 5% one should be decent value in the future, I think. Also, these spooky crates, I mean, you know, I guess you can buy them if you want. I don't think they're that great, to be honest with you, but yeah. Obviously, these are limited, so when the Halloween event goes, these are also going to go. So if you wanted to get some now, because they're going to be gone forever soon. And also, look at this. There was 1 million in stock, and basically like 340,000. Oh, no, actually, no, wait, no, I'm way off. 240,000-ish was actually sold. So yeah, they didn't quite sell the 1 million they were hoping for, I don't think. Also, while we're here and while I'm remembering, make sure you complete your admin chests all the way up to level 6, obviously, so you can get the best rewards. Because obviously, when the update comes out, they're going to be doing admin abuse, and during admin abuse, they open the admin chests. So, you know, you might as well make sure you can get this done. Now, obviously, some of them can be absolutely ridiculous, though. Like, buy 1,000 gears. That's going to take a while. 500 seeds. Fuse 50 Brainrots. I mean, some of them are just such a pain. But yeah, try and get that done if you want. Now, obviously, in this update, there's going to be a fuse machine, which, just in case you haven't seen the image of it, this is what it's going to look like. Obviously, it's called the Mutation Machine, and it says there, fuse mutated plant/brainrots. So basically, try and get some mutated plants and brainrots like stacked up in your inventory if you want. I'm not really sure the specifics on this, but let's say maybe, you know, just stack up on a few random mutated brainrots and plants, just so that when the update drops, you're kind of ahead of the curve, if you know what I mean. And that way, you know, basically you can already be fusing instantly when the update comes out, I guess. I mean, that's up to you if you want to do that. Obviously, you don't have to, but I'm just saying it as a, you know, kind of a recommendation, I guess. Because obviously the update's not even fully out yet, so we're not 100% sure how it works. But I guess just stacking up on a few mutated brainrots and plants could be a pretty smart idea. I don't know. Now, also, they did say they were bringing out new story missions. So definitely make sure that you are upgrading your garden, because the story missions these days are actually starting to get somewhat difficult, and you do need a really good garden to be able to like max it out and get to the end. We're not actually quite sure what the next biome is just yet. Well, I don't. Anyway, I don't know if it's been revealed. I don't think so. But whatever the next biome is going to be, because obviously, you know, you need to do the story missions in order to unlock the biome. And obviously, the most recent one was the jungle. But when this update drops, we're going to get another one. So I believe it's going to be 25 missions again. So we're going to need to complete 25 jungle missions, and then we'll unlock the next biome. And I remember at the end of the jungle, the last few, were kind of a bit of a struggle. Like, I couldn't AFK them. I had to use like frost grenades and stuff. But yeah, the next biome is not going to be easy. So definitely make sure you're getting good plants with a high damage and DPS. Obviously, AFK the seed shop. Make sure you're farming tons of like the best seeds, the secret seeds, the godly seeds, the mythic seeds. I mean, you know the drill. And also, when you go to plant your seeds, make sure you use the witch potion if you've got any. Because the witch potion, if you didn't know, it's the brand new potion that was added in the most recent update, the Halloween one. Basically, whenever you plant a seed, you have a much higher chance of basically getting a mutation. And if you want an extra tip from me, make sure you put on this card. It's called the Alchemist's Expertise. And it actually, well, basically, it says potions are 20% more effective, which is pretty good in my opinion. Well, if you're using potions anyway. Obviously, if you don't use potions, this might not be that great of a card. But if you're going to be using the, you know, the witch's potion, definitely make sure you got one of these on. You might as well. Keep in mind, mine is tier 3, so that's why it's on 20%. I think tier 1 is like 10% or something, and then tier 2 is like 15, and then tier 3 is 20, something like that. So definitely recommend trying to get that card for when you use potions. And obviously, when you don't have potions, probably don't have that card on, because obviously it won't be very useful. Stack up on tons of frost grenades and water buckets and stuff, because especially the frost grenades, they are a massive help for whenever the admins do like crazy stuff during admin abuse. And also, I guess it will help with the story missions too. Another thing in this update is they are going to be adding new rebirth. So, well, I don't know if it's a rebirth or if it's 2 rebirths. Do they actually specifically say? Oh, actually, they do say new rebirths in the Discord. So yeah, so I guess they might be adding multiple. So definitely make sure you got some money stacked up. I mean, what is the price? Oh, we can't even see. I think it's a few billion or something, isn't it, to rebirth? I'm not actually sure. But yeah, make sure you got some decent money stacked up. And then chances are they'll probably be adding different Brainrots to rebirth. I doubt it'd be the same ones as last time. Although they have done that a few times, but I've got a feeling they're going to add new ones. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye out for that. They did actually say they were going to be adding a new plant as well. I don't know if that means they're going to be adding a new secret seed, like a new best of best, or if they will just add like a few new low tier ones. Hopefully they add a new best one. Although, to be honest with you, the starfruit seed hasn't actually come in stock that many times. I legitimately think it's only been in stock like 3 times or something. I mean, I've only ever seen it once in stock, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm assuming there's probably been a few other times where I've been like sleeping or something. But yeah, definitely be looking forward to checking out the new seed. That's gonna be pretty sick. Obviously, you know, make sure you got decent cards on. I recommend the Doom Bloom because that increases your damage dealt by plants. I need to get this to tier 3, but yeah, get some decent cards on. And then obviously merge them if you can, because that just increases, you know, the stats of them. So definitely do that. But you can do that, by the way, the card merger to get it from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3. Oh, by the way, as well, make sure you've completed your Brainrot of the week if you want. To be honest with you, I just forget this is even in the game. If you click index on the left side of your screen and then click Brainrots, at the top here, it says Brainrot of the week. And it says defeat the Compactoroni Discaloni. So yeah, make sure you defeat that guy and you actually get some rewards. I'm pretty sure, obviously, next week when the update drops, there's going to be a new Brainrot of the week, obviously. So get this done as soon as possible. I mean, if you literally just go AFK, I'm pretty sure you can get one to spawn in, I think. I don't think it's too difficult to do. I'm not sure. Pretty sure I did mine pretty fast. But yeah, I don't really know if there's anything I've missed out. I'm trying to think. If there is anything I've forgotten to mention, definitely write it in the comments for some extra tips for the new players and stuff. But yeah, I feel like I've pretty much mentioned everything, I believe. Although I can imagine when I'm editing this, I'm going to realize I've probably forgotten something. Oh yeah, also just a quick side note. If you didn't know, that the game actually went to version like 4,000 now. Like it's on version like over 4,000, which is pretty sick. I know that's pretty random, but I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe with bell notifications on, because I will be live streaming this update. You don't want to miss it. And also obviously the admin abuse that comes 1 hour before. Also join my Discord server, because I do ping everybody every time I post a video and do a live stream. So just in case the YouTube notifications fail, you can always be pinged in the Discord if that interests you. And yeah, appreciate you for watching. If you made it this far, comment the color purple and I'll heart your comment. I'm curious to see who's actually making it to the end of these videos, if there's anybody at all. So yeah, comment the color purple or heart your comment if I see it. And yeah, appreciate you. Have a really good day.